The former President Uhuru Kenyatta has officially dumped his Jubilee party and now is headed to Linda Mwananchi that is being led by Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator and also the leader of that Linda Mwananchi. According to the statement that was released today by Tony Gashoka, who is the veteran journalist, he said that Uhuru Kenyatta right now is headed to Linda Mwananchi, saying that all signs indicate that he is now dumping Jubilee Party after Jubilee Party seemed to be dwindling, especially in performance. And I want to read his statement before we move further into today's analysis. According to Tony Gashoka, he's saying that Uhuru Kenyatta has begun his exit from Jubilee to Linda Mwananchi. Resignation of Point Woman Pauline Njoroge shows his hand in growing outfit, which also has Irungu Kang'ata. Rigathi Gachagua, who won in Olkalau, crushed Jubilee in Mount Kenya. Hence, Uhuru now is betting on Edwin Sifuna opening Western Front and has walked away from Mount Kenya battle. That is a statement from Tony Gashoka in social media, and we understand he's a veteran journalist and also is one person equally who has a different lens when it comes to viewing politics from a different angle. Now, back to our analysis today. Pauline Njoroge, who has been the deputy organizing secretary in Jubilee Party, who has served for so long with Uhuru Kenyatta, resigned officially, saying that she will be harnessing all her energy to push forward the Linda Mwananchi, because she feels that she is resonating well with the Linda Mwananchi rather than Jubilee Party. It was a statement that was taken lightly by many people in Kenya. Others, questioned the intent. But now, here we are, and I'm gonna elaborate to you every detail about Pauline Njoroge's resignation. And there's something that you need to know. Today, Pauline Njoroge resigned from Jubilee Party and joined Linda Mwananchi, and immediately Edwin Sifuna equally launched a pay bill to indicate that the Kenyans can support his presidential bid by donating 10 bob, 20 bob, whatever amount someone has that can enhance the proper movement countrywide to enhance a better Kenya through the campaigns they're going to carry out throughout Kenya. So when you look at the way things are unfolding, you realize that when Pauline Njoroge resigned and joined Sifuna's movement, and equally Sifuna has equally been saying that he is not being facilitated by Uhuru Kenyatta. So that is the reason why Edwin Sifuna moved quickly to give a statement saying that he has a pay bill in which many people can, support his campaign, so that to delude the people's minds from the fact that now that Pauline Njoroge is joining Linda Mwananchi, wholeheartedly and going there wholly, that means Uhuru Kenyatta is behind them. So Edwin Sifuna, being an intelligent politician, came up with a pay bill saying that this pay bill, anyone can donate any amount of money here. Yeah, just to water down the idea that maybe still Njoroge is coming with Uhuru Kenyatta to Linda Mwananchi, and also to bring back the thoughts initially Kenyans had that Edwin Sifuna was being facilitated by the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So Tony Gashoka's statements to some extent make a lot of sense, because it was said that Edwin Sifuna was being facilitated, or rather is being facilitated by Uhuru Kenyatta. And I've done many videos here in this channel indicating the same, giving you evidence. And I can tell you why everyone feels that Edwin Sifuna is being facilitated by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I want to give you shortly some reasons before we move further to the reasons why I feel that Uhuru Kenyatta is dumping Jubilee Party to join Linda Mwananchi. Now, Edwin Sifuna is just a mere senator. But we saw is moving from point to point using helicopters. You know, those helicopters are not easy to hire, one. And you know, the hiring goes by the number of hours. So I remember during the burial of the mother of Richard Onyonka, the Kisii senator, Kalonzo Musyoka, who has been in this government for 40 years, who has made his money, who has worked in different capacities, boarded a commercial, to Kisumu, aeroplane to Kisumu, and then took a vehicle to Kisii. But Edwin Sifuna, and together with his lieutenants, they took helicopter from Nairobi to Kisii and back. We've seen him, going to the Kanini Kega's home when he lost his mother. The way he has been operating and everything, needs money. These presidential campaigns, they need money. How much does Edwin Sifuna earn? Ukitoyo mambo yote, kuna familia, kuna nini, how much does he earn? How long has he been in government? And Edwin Sifuna si mtu wa kuibaiba tusema ameiba. So that tells you that there is someone who is facilitating him. And number 2, Pauline Njoroge has been together with Edwin Sifuna from day one. Everywhere Pauline Njoroge ako, yani penye Edwin Sifuna ako, Pauline Njoroge is there. Do you think she's so influential? Because she is the money, how can I call it? She's the money, yeye ndiye mbeba pesa, yeye ndiye kibeti cha pesa. I don't know the right term to use in English, but she's there to control funds that are being used. So for Pauline Njoroge to quit Jubilee, to officially resign from Jubilee party, that is not her decision. Pauline Njoroge cannot make such a decision on her own. Those who knows Pauline Njoroge, she cannot make a decision on herself. And remember, she has walked this journey for so long with the Uhuru Kenyatta. She cannot dump Uhuru Kenyatta right now. That means it's something that is well choreographed. Even when Uhuru Kenyatta finished this term, supported Raila Odinga, Pauline Njoroge shifted the camp from abusing and insulting Raila Odinga online into accepting that he can make a good president. They supported Raila Odinga. Even in his quest to seek the AU chairmanship, Njoroge, Pauline, was there working with Raila Odinga, to Addis Ababa, to various countries. She was there. That tells you that she has been working for Uhuru Kenyatta for the longest time. It cannot be that Edwin Sifuna has emerged right now, and now she wants to dump Uhuru Kenyatta for Edwin Sifuna. That cannot happen. So that tells you that it is a plan that is well laid by Uhuru Kenyatta, the people closer to him, Pauline Njoroge, and of course Fred Okengo Matiang'i. There is an analysis I did here. Many people insulted me, saying that it was a shoddy analysis. When I told you that Linda Mwananchi and Jubilee is one thing. And finally, Fred Okengo Matiang'i is gonna work with the Edwin Sifuna. Many people took me as a joke. It's coming up now. So whatever decision Pauline Njoroge reached, it was choreographed by Uhuru Kenyatta. And that is why I'm telling you, Uhuru Kenyatta is now headed to Linda Mwananchi, because that movement is his. He has been facilitating it. So it is his movement. He was like playing a double chance, but he has realized that, Jubilee imekufa. And there are many reasons why he's dumping Jubilee. Number 1, the Olkalau contest. Jubilee performed dismally in Olkalau. And that tells you that he has realized that Mount Kenya still are not embracing a Jubilee party. Number 2, in Kenya, once a party has delivered a president, afterwards that party dies. We know what happens to KANU, we know what happened to PNU, what happened to Jubilee now, So that is why he wants to, pour his weight behind Edwin Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi, because he has realized that is the only party in Kenya that will carry a national status, because Edwin Sifuna is loved everywhere is loved. Those reasons indicate that Uhuru Kenyatta who is really after William Ruto going home is headed to Linda Mwananchi. It is not a matter of why, or rather, it's not a matter of how. It is a matter of when is he switching camps. Already Jubilee imeisha. Hiyo maybe wawachie huyo Wambugu Ngunjiri, that woman member of parliament who speaks like a woman, speaks like a woman, says everything. That huyo mwenye lose the Nyeri town member of parliament angangane na Jubilee. They are going to enter the Linda Mwananchi party that is going to be formed so soon. So they are going to bank on the Western vote, the Gusii vote, and the Mountain vote to some extent, because Rigathi Gachagua has it. And the one thing you should know, Rigathi Gachagua has been opposing Uhuru Kenyatta for so long, including the recent Olkalau election. Rigathi Gachagua said DCP is the popular one. He has been fighting Jubilee party because he feels that if Jubilee rises, then his DCP party will be watered down, because I know, he knows that Jubilee party has funds, Uhuru Kenyatta family has funds. So that is the bitter truth. I don't know what you think. Write your comment down there in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss. Perhaps it can form a basis of everything we're going to talk about in the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.